What is going on, you guys? My name is Spideydeco64 and welcome back to yet another NASCAR 1/64 scale diecast review. And here for today's 1/64 scale diecast review, well, you know it here, guys. We got a Truck Series review here to talk about. We got a Truck Series diecast here to talk about today. I completely just butchered that right there, but you know what we're dealing with here today. We are going to be having a look at our first 2025 NASCAR truck diecast. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get straight on into it. So we're here today to have a look at Kyle Busch's number 7 Gainbridge Atlanta race win version. All right, so we got a KFB truck win here to talk about. So let's just get right into it. As for starters, here's a quick look at the packaging. It is basically the same thing as the other boxes, of course, obviously. You know, of course, you can see it that the box is all wrapped in red. Of course, it says Spire Motorsports down there, but this is the new logo with the yellow around it because Gainbridge now has more of a say Inspire, but other than that, it's just a generic box, but looks pretty nice though. And here is a look at the diecast itself. It's always really cool to get these Kyle Busch truck wins almost every single year. Like, we're basically guaranteed a KFB truck win almost every single season, so that is really good right there. But yeah, what a really cool looking diecast this one is. Of course, obviously, this is the Gainbridge truck, or the paint scheme. And I think it came out really, really damn cool right here. Obviously, of course, you can tell that, it's got those, obviously, those Gainbridge colors, the black, yellow, and the blue, and whatnot, sort of have you. So, I think that it came out really damn cool. But yeah, like I said before, this is we're basically almost guaranteed almost every single season to get a Kyle Busch truck, race win. Always really cool to get him, and I do prefer this one over last year's Atlanta truck win. That was the what was it called? I think it was Group 1001. I have no idea what that is, but I don't know. That one just didn't come out really all that great. The colors just didn't look all that great. So yeah. As I'm kind of taking a look at the car itself here, for some reason there's like a whole lot of I wouldn't call it like dirt, but just kind of like dust and little white other particles. Like, there are parts of the car that, like, you can see this. I don't know if that's like because of the race win damage or not, but I'm not really so sure. But anyways, though, let's just kind of go ahead and have a look at the sponsors. So on the windshield banner, it says Craftsman. On the hood, it says Gainbridge. Visit Gainbridge.io. Here's the Chevrolet Silverado front end, number 7 Spire Motorsports. You got, I don't know what that says. You got Sonunco, Goodyear. You got the typical Truck Series contingency sponsors. Kind of feels like there's less contingency sponsors this time around. I don't know if that's the case. But then going down to this side, of course, got number 7 Gainbridge. You got Garner Trucking Incorporated. You got Safety Clean. I think that's Holland. And then, of course, you got Group 1010. Going on here to the B pillar right here, it says Chevrolet. I think this is Spire, HendrickCars.com, Nations Guard, excuse me. Kyle Busch at the number 7 right there. Again, I don't know. I don't know if that's part of the race win damage or not, but I really kind of don't know. On the back, it says Busch Chevrolet. Gainbridge, a better way to grow your money. Anyone to build for the 21st century. And you're wondering what Gainbridge does, that's what they do. They're some kind of banking company. And then you got Respect on each side. GTA San Andreas Energy right there. And then you got Visit Gainbridge.io. Silverado, Chevy, number 7 down there. Same stuff on the other side. And here's another look at the car if you wanted to see that. Or the truck, excuse me. But now let's kind of have a look here at the race win damage. And surprisingly enough, there actually is a pretty damn good, decent amount of race win damage, all things considered. So let's kind of go ahead and have a look at them. Now, since this is a black truck, it is hard to see the damage, but you can kind of see that there is some rubber buildup on the front end here. That's looking pretty nice. Then you got the carbon fiber splitter detail right there. You got some damage right there. Sorry, just kind of, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, you can see there's some damage down there. Going down this side, you of course can see some more damage on the side, some rubber buildup, more right there on the side, some right there, some there, a little bit on the top. I don't know if that's part of the racing damage or not. I think that isn't, but down to the back here of the truck, of course, obviously you can see all the extra details that you won't normally get on the other trucks. Like you can see right there, there's the ports there to adjust the track bar and all that sort of stuff. See more of the cuts and pieces in the aluminum. And then, of course, obviously you got some damage there and also some damage right there. Yeah, you got more wrinkles and stuff like that on down here on the other side. You got more damage right there. Some more there, but for the most part, though, it is a fairly decent, it's fairly race win damage that I will kind of give it. But for the most part, though, it's, I don't know, it's kind of, it's hard to see it, but it is there. But that's really kind of going to do it, guys. This is going to be one of those shorter reviews, just because, you know, it's a Kyle Busch truck win. This one's not as exciting as the Realtree one from last year. That was a awesome looking race win, but unfortunately he didn't win any other races, so that's unfortunate. But now in terms of other truck series diecast we are expected to get, there is the Kyle Larson Homestead race win, which of course obviously that's just the HendrickCars.com scheme, but it's on a new number, the 07 that is, so maybe that car will be worth looking at. But overall, pretty decent looking car, or truck, excuse me. But definitely this is going to be one of those ones that you're like, wait, what? They made that? I don't know. I could kind of see this being in the bin in the clearance section at the Lionel store and other probably retailers. But if you are a KFB fan, I suggest that maybe you go get this one. Hell, a lot of fans would probably be wanting any Kyle Busch race win. He's been doing pretty terrible this year in Cup. I mean, you can't really blame him. It's mostly an RCR problem, but whatever. But anyways, though, guys, that's really going to do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video.